Hello and welcome to another What's Inside. Today we are looking at a Yo-kai Watch. This is the regular watch set that was released in the US. It's aimed at ages 4 and up. And of course it's based off the Yo-kai Watch cartoon. This is put out by Hasbro. It doesn't have a whole lot of small parts per se, but the weight of it is probably too much for 3-year-olds to really handle. But it does come with 2 of the plastic medals that you can only get with this watch. That was a pretty interesting gimmick they did with the medals. So let's open this up and see what it's like. It is pretty securely fastened on here. Tape is pretty strong. As you can see, it's got a lot of tape on it. Alright, that should do it. Alright, and tucked away in the bottom here is a little informational thing. Unfortunately, the packaging tends to get pretty screwed up. So if you're a big collector and you want to save the packaging or backerboard from the blister, it's going to be a tough one. The tape will eventually yellow pretty heavily because this is just simple packing tape. And when it does, it's probably going to separate from the card stock. The cardboard is pretty nice, but it gets bent and ripped easily. And once this blister comes off, any collectability value is really shot as far as unopened. So you're going to have to store it very carefully. This is very cheap plastic too, so it's not going to age well if you're a big collector. So let's take a look at our inserts here. There's 2 little ones and 1 big one. So this one is just a basic walkthrough of how to work the device, and a little ad for the metal collection binder inserts. We've looked at those previously. And then there's a little advertisement for the app. Now this one is another one about the watch. Basic functionality. Since it doesn't actually tell time, it is more of a walkthrough of how to change the batteries, that sort of thing. It's pretty detailed. How to adjust the watch band, that sort of thing. How to insert the metal. Nothing too exciting. Now the third one is just an advertisement. This is the biggest one. It's an advertisement. There's Jibanyan and Whisper. And of course this is just advertising the different things you can buy, the replacement binder pads, the binder, what's included in there, stickers, that sort of thing. We've already looked at the binder pages that were refills. And then of course the medals themselves, we looked at series 1 and 2 in other episodes. So they're in the playlist for the toys and collectibles, if you want to go look at those. I'll try and put a link in the description if I remember. Then there's some of the toys. We've got plush figures, mood reveal figures. Then we've got the converting figures, and of course metal moments. So all of them have unique medals and things like that that come with them. Except the plush figures don't come with medals. So let's get that out of the way. We've got a Jibanyan medal, and we've got a Whisper medal. Then we've got our, oop, accidentally hit that button. There's a tie on the back of here. That is like really thick paper string. Alright. So the plastic on here is pretty good. Oh, there's a little rubber band piece on here too. Alright, little rubber band piece you gotta take off. That's lovely. Alright, the watch is not that adjustable, honestly. It's got a lot of holes in it for different size hands. This will fit on an adult too. So, pretty easily actually. It's going to be a little awkward for younger kids because it is pretty heavy. And we got a button on the side here that pops open the top and lets you put a medal in. Now, there is a guide in here. There's 2 metal pieces. I think they're metal. No, they're plastic. But that's for the metal itself, so they'll have to put the metal in a specific way. It's got an arrow at the top of the metal, so you know which way to put it in. Let's put Jibanyan in here. Now, occasionally these will get stuck, and it's a giant pain in the butt to get them freed. Once you do that, it's not particularly easy to get these in. He's really busy right meow. So, it's pretty cute. And every time you open it, it'll make a sound. And you can press the button even with that open, and it'll make a little sound. Now, I think there's a release here. Well, you just kind of have to grab the edge of the metal and pull it out. So it's a really high quality plastic actually. These were fairly expensive when they came out. I think they were around 20 bucks. For a while you could buy them cheaper, but they're probably going to go back up in value because the Yo-kai Watch never really caught on in the States for some reason. I thought the cartoon was a really fun kids cartoon. Adults could appreciate a lot of the humor in it too. So I'm kind of surprised it didn't catch on more. But they didn't advertise this real heavily or make a big push with it like they did with other things. But the quality is really good. The quality of the sticker is really solid. It's a nice glossy sticker. The chip in the disc is really well maintained and put in there. So it's a good little set. If a kid's looking for something different, or if you're a big collector, the Asian models of these go for a little bit more money typically. And these are very similar to ones that already came out in Japan a while back. So, all in all, it's a nice, solid construction. I would be a little worried about this part breaking off if the hinge gives way or you bash it into things or drop it a lot. Otherwise, pretty neat little device. Like I said, it's kind of heavy. There's the back area comes up here, so you can pull the band through and replace the batteries underneath here. You will need some precision screwdrivers for that. It looks like it's just a standard Phillips, so there's nothing weird there. But all in all, really cool gimmick. Fun toy with a lot of potential for entertainment for kids. That's really amusing. Alright. That's what's inside the Yo-kai Watch. It reads about 100 plus medals. all of them that were in the core first and second series are supposed to be able to be read on here. I don't know about the motion ones. I don't think they'll work in this watch. They definitely won't project. If they do, they might be able to read some of the sounds, but I kind of doubt it. So that's what's inside. It's a really nice quality toy, and it's kind of fun to play with. But that'll do it for me. We've looked at everything that's in the package, so that's going to wrap this episode up. And as always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the show. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And we hope to see you on the next one.